Time for a little heart to heart. From my heart to yours. So, confession. I actually do not like, correction, I did not like making videos. I did not like being photographed. I did not like speaking out about my beliefs or my ideas or my opinions, because all of it made me extremely uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable. And when I reflect on why I was uncomfortable, I realize it's because I cared way too much what other people think about me or thought about me, really. I would rewrite a Facebook post 10 times before I shared it. I would edit a photo. I would take 10 photos and share one of them, if I shared at all. Kind of went in spurts and pulses with that. And I had a pretty profound realization this year. Because if you haven't noticed, I am active again. I am active on social media. I have a YouTube channel. What? I share my thoughts and my beliefs and my ideas. I'm creating courses. I'm stepping outside of just being a yoga teacher, which is amazing. I love it so much. But to being a true teacher and allowing my life to be my teachings. And I had to realize that what I needed to do was to get the fuck out of my own way and stop making it about me. I wasn't sharing my truth or my knowledge or my wisdom because I have a lot of all of it. I have studied. I have been a student pretty much since I was born. I was in college forever. I have 2 bachelor's degrees, my master's. I have been taking programs whenever I'm not in school. I am often in India studying yoga, or in India studying Ayurveda, or in China studying Chinese medicine. And I want it from the source. That's why I go to these different countries and I experience it firsthand. I don't want a westernized version of these authentic truths and these expansive time extended knowledge-based systems. I want them from the authentic source, where their roots started, where they are not diluted by westernized approaches to how to do things, which I believe in change. I think change is important and necessary, but I also believe that some of these practices have lasted this long because of the practice, because of the roots. And so I've been on a journey to discover and learn as much as I possibly can. I love learning. I love understanding. And for the longest time, I was doing it for me. Just for me. I took yoga teacher training for me. I wanted a better practice. I wanted to understand yoga philosophy. I wanted to understand the limbs of yoga. I wanted. I had no intention of teaching. None. But I started. I had to, because I started to see how yoga was being taught in a way that wasn't authentic with the roots of yoga. That meditation was just, everything was being changed, and that there wasn't a lot of undiluted options in the Western society. And so I felt called, like I had no choice but to start teaching yoga, but to start teaching meditation. And as I traveled down my path with Ayurveda, same thing. I started to realize that when I took and lived in India and studied Ayurveda, and then I took another Ayurveda course in the Western world, how diluted it was, and how so many of the concepts were not accurate to what I had learned in India. And so then I was like, well, damn, okay, I guess I have to teach Ayurveda and share Ayurveda, because not everybody can go to India. Not everybody can go study Chinese medicine in China. I mean, everyone can, but it might not be the choice for everybody. So why, instead of learning all of this and letting it die within me, why don't I share it? Why don't I give it to my world? And so I've had to do a lot of transformation and a lot of letting go of limiting beliefs and caring what other people think. And don't get me wrong, I do care. I'm a heart-based being, I care. But I am done letting judgment stop me and hold me back and limit me I'm going to speak up and share my truth and share my beliefs, and you can take it or leave it. I'm not saying my truth has to be your truth. My beliefs have to be your beliefs. But I do know that I can help and I can guide and I can serve my world. And the only way I can do that is by getting out of my way and not making it about me. So not making videos, not sharing my truth, not sharing my knowledge and my wisdom was about me because I wasn't comfortable. I made it about me. And so this year was about getting uncomfortable. My first videos were so hard to make. It was so hard to just authentically be speaking. It felt weird to be staring at you through a camera. But now I can understand that when I'm speaking to this camera, I'm speaking to you, that you can hear me and you can see me and you can feel me and you understand me. And if you want to learn something from me, if I want to learn something from somebody, I have to know who they are. So I need to let you see me. I need to share my truth, and I need to be vulnerable, and I need to be honest, and I need to show up, and I need to get out of my way. And to do that, to actually make an impact, to actually help others, which is really what I want to do in the world. And anybody who knows that that's true, and that's been my life, and that's been my path, with the exception of like the hiccups of like teen to early 20s, in and out of just self-discovery, which we all go through. But since I've known who I am, this is all I've ever wanted, was to help others. And I can't help others if I'm not speaking and I'm not sharing and I'm not expanding and I'm not learning and I'm not growing. To help others, I have to share. I have to have these conversations. Yeah, I can still impact the people who attend my yoga classes and my meditations in the area that I'm in, that's true. But to make the true impact that I want to make, to wake the world up, to remind each individual of their greatness and teach them and guide them to shed all of those limiting beliefs and concepts and ideas and constructs and any of it, just to shed it and to let it go. They have to know who I am. They have to be able to reach me and to see me. And this is a step in that direction. And I guess I'm not surprised, because I love people and I love connecting, and when I could kind of shift my mindset about what these videos are and what they're doing, and I could understand that this is me connecting, because I can't be face to face with every single person as much as I want to be, that this is service and this is me helping my world. And to truly help others, I have to do this. I have to share, I have to speak, I have to expand, I have to grow, I have to learn, I have to show up for myself, and I have to show up for you, and I have to show up for my world. So that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting out of my own way. I don't want to make it about me anymore. I want to make my impact. I want to create change. I want to help my world. I want to help you. I want to help every single being on this planet, human, animal, plants, the earth, all of it. We're all one. We are all one. We are all one. And it's not about me. So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have the opportunity to connect and to reach more people, to influence you, because that's ultimately what I'm doing. That's ultimately what everyone is doing all the time. But to positively influence you and to encourage you to grow and to learn and to shed and to become. We are always becoming, hopefully. I want to always be becoming more. I don't think it's a realistic belief that I will be enlightened in this lifetime, but I'm going to step every single day in that direction to live an authentic, true, loving, fulfilled, spiritual life. So that's me. And that's what I have to share today from my heart. So thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing your time with me and your space and your mind that I'm putting my own thoughts and beliefs into. I'm glad to be here with you today and every day. I look forward to connecting again.